Join me as I take on the challenge of saying these 7 daily declarations for a week straight to see how it strengthens my faith in God. As I embark on this journey, I'm reminded of the power of daily declarations in shaping our mindset and deepening our connection with the divine. By incorporating these affirmations into our daily routine, we can rewire our thoughts, build confidence, and strengthen our faith. Life can be tough, and it's easy to feel uncertain or disconnected from God during difficult times. I know I've been there, feeling lost and questioning my faith. It's like the world is spinning around me and I'm just trying to hold on. But in those moments I realize that I need to hold on to something more stable, more secure, and more loving. We all face struggles that test our faith, whether it's dealing with personal losses, health issues, or financial struggles. It's in those moments that we need to remind ourselves of God's presence and promises. When we're surrounded by uncertainty, it's easy to doubt and worry. Our minds start racing with what-ifs and maybes. And before we know it, we're consumed by fear and anxiety. But what if we could change that narrative? What if we could learn to speak life, hope, and faith into our situations? Daily declarations can be a powerful tool in doing just that. By speaking God's truth over our lives, we can shift our focus from the problem to the solution, from fear to faith. Tough times can also make us feel like we're alone in our struggles, like no one understands what we're going through. But the truth is, we're not alone. We have a loving God who cares about every detail of our lives. And we have a community of believers who can offer support and encouragement. The first declaration is, I am a child of God, loved and accepted just as I am. This declaration reminds me that my identity is rooted in God's love, not in my performance or achievements. When I say this declaration, I feel a sense of peace and belonging that I don't find anywhere else. The second declaration is, God is my good Father, always working for my good. This one helps me to trust in God's sovereignty and goodness, even when things don't make sense. It's a reminder that He's always working behind the scenes, orchestrating events to bring about good in my life. The third declaration is, I trust in God's plan and timing for my life. This declaration helps me to let go of control and trust in God's perfect plan. When I say this, I feel a sense of release and freedom, knowing that God's got this. The fourth declaration is, I am strong and courageous in God. This one gives me confidence to face challenges head-on, knowing that God's strength is available to me. When I declare this, I feel empowered to take on whatever comes my way. The fifth declaration is, God's presence is with me always. This declaration reminds me that I'm never alone, that God's presence is always with me. When I say this, I feel comforted and reassured. The sixth declaration is, I am healed and made whole in Christ. This one brings me physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. When I declare this, I feel a sense of wholeness and restoration. The seventh declaration is, I will not fear, for God is with me. This declaration gives me courage to face my fears and trust in God's protection. When I say this, I feel a sense of peace and confidence. One of my friends shared a powerful testimony of how these declarations transformed her life. She was going through a tough season, struggling with anxiety and fear. But when she started speaking these declarations over her life, she began to experience a shift in her mindset and emotions. She started to feel more peaceful, more confident, and more connected to God. Her story is a reminder that these declarations aren't just empty, Words. They're a powerful tool for transforming our lives. When we speak God's truth over our lives, we open ourselves up to His blessings and favor. In conclusion, these 7 daily declarations have the power to strengthen our faith and deepen our relationship with God. They're a reminder of His love, presence, and promises in our lives. I encourage you to try saying them with me for a week straight and see how they impact your life. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these declarations resonates with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you're looking for more content on spiritual growth, be sure to check out my next video where we'll explore more practical tips on deepening your faith.